So, let's go into the quarterfinal for real this time. Happy upper left Undead versus Foggy upper right Night Elf. The stats in this matchup look horrible for Foggy, but this is a map where he could play a Warden. This is a map where he looked really, really good against 1-2-0 when he was struggling against Night Elf just a year ago or so. This was always the hopeful map for him. So, let's hope all together that we will make this an entertaining series.
Normally this map gets vetoed, right?
Yeah.
Which means... Who vetoes this map? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. I should know this. I play Undead after all. I think this map isn't too bad or good for either race. Am I missing something?
I guess it's always kind of hard to kick an expansion on this map. For creeping, it's very good.
And normally, map vetoes nowadays are all about creeping because hero timings are so important. And the biggest thing that stands out to me is the Merc Camp creep that is possible here, but it's not 100% safe because Undeads always scout, and Undeads can also easily steal the Shadow Priest.
We have no Warden, by the way. We have a Demon Hunter. And you mentioned this earlier on in the cast, like pretty much in the introduction we had. High level, heavy creeping Demon Hunter into fighting might be a thing. On the other side, what we see most recently from pretty much everyone is high pressure early against Happy's DK. So I'm really curious what we will see here.
Yeah, I think this is something I talked about the last cast we had. Something that I would like to see explored by Night Elves. Demon Hunter level 3 early, by the boots, expand behind, Naga second, and just be aggro. Just pressure, just don't let him creep. Run after him, slow him down, look for perhaps a trap if you can trap him, kill a fiend or two. But mostly don't let him creep, then fall back, creep the expo, and then mass dryads. Because mass dryads, in my opinion, can work if hero levels are low. But Foggy's style is normally a little bit different. Foggy normally goes for early harass, like 1 or 2 creep camps, maximum level 2 demon, and then harass, harass, harass. Which does make some sense with Night Elves, of course. Because you have to buy time for some more archers to come out. You can't really creep too well with only 1 archer. So normally the way you go is you creep the first camp, demon runs over, harasses, archers then get produced. But once we have 3, maybe 4 archers, this is where I would really like to see Foggy this time. Shift the tempo, fall back, creep up, get that level 3, and try to abuse the demon. I think he tries this too rarely. Oh, almost a surround. Oh, that was so close.
A player's forces are under
Is this Naru Tower new? I don't think I have seen it like always in Happy Games.
It's literally every Happy Game. It's even like literally exactly this position every single time.
Okay.
Which I find weird. Why is it back there? I mean, if he upgrades the Nerub anyways, which he does, why doesn't he have it in front of his base? Against Night Elf, I think that's a totally viable and actually good play. Because there's no normal damage at all to fear. Until there's bears. But nobody plays bears. Okay, some players play bears, but Foggy doesn't.
Foggy's expanding at the right hand side. So it's again distraction, keeping the DK low. There's no mana, obviously. Ooh, last hit. No coil.
Oh, this is a big one actually.
Would be level 2.
Would also deny level 2 for the DK. Ooh, depends on the damage roll. Oh, that was unlucky by Foggy. If that was a higher roll, he would have gotten it.
So that's Unholy Aura, and that's more movement speed, and that's more right clicks against this DH, and that's more Moon Juice to use. He was spamming mana burn quite a bit. So this is expensive to heal up.
Question from chat. What is wrong about bears? They need 2 more damage. Shout out to Lado.
Happy bought a claw. As he often
So normally the
does.
way Foggy always plays this is get a couple of archers up, like 5, 6 maybe, go Naga, then have your power spike, creep the natural, expand behind. Oh, but Foggy now goes for a claws, investing heavier into the demon and snipes the Magi. I like it that. But Happy is on the way to scout the expo. Acolyte tried to pull the creeps, but he died instead.
There's a wisp, or there was a wisp detonated against it.
Oh, 2 wisps at the expo. Foggy, very nice.
Oh, how well is the split? Oh, Happy splits immediately. This expo will finish.
My question is if the creeps are still aggroed.
Double Naga.
Players'
And ghouls
forces
coming
are
in.
under attack.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is how Happy lost against Foggy, going for a Naga second, trying to pressure on Echo, and then not having the high level Lich in the late game. So, let's take a look. Foggy should be aiming for the ghouls first. Aiming for the DK instead. For now, but snipes one ghoul. Snipes a second, loses one archer in the process, but that is 2 ghouls for 1 archer. That's okay for Foggy.
And the expo is alive. I have more experience.
It seems like a bit of a failed attempt here by Foggy. Yeah, by Happy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Also,
okay, creeps have finally calmed down, so the tree can walk over. Did delay the tree quite a bit. He was standing still there way longer than normal.
Tier 3 by Foggy, Slaughterhouse. Tier 3 tech by Happy as well. Pretty much the same time. Little fast for Happy, of course, as there's no expansion for the Russian. Ooh, he's actually,
Oh, he's actually creeping the Merc. Oh, that's greedy.
Lots of damage. This could be the 1 overextension. Big damage on the Naga, though. And so far the tree survives. And there's... Oh my god, there's pressure on the DK. Another hit. He has a TP, which he does. So that should mean there's a safe creep. Naga! Oh my, 4 HP! And there was another shot. This Naga not portaling with the DK. And with the boots, he can exit the situation safely. Only level 1, but wait, the tree... Ah, there it is. I thought for a second it died.
Heavy commitment by Happy early. Losing the TP, losing 2 ghouls. All about slowing down this expansion. Demon's gonna get solo experience here though. It's almost level 3. Oh my god. He's 2 XP away from level 3.
Another kill for this Naga, bloodthirsty. Happy is going in there with a potion, but only 1 potion for 2 hurt heroes. Oh my, that was a massive detonate. Level 3 now.
Dude, this is
What a sick...
super action packed.
Yep. More right clicks. Mana burn.
Mud Golem coming in.
Oh, sweet
Super
play.
smart play by Foggy. Remembering the Mud Golem.
And damage from the mana burn. Wait, that was a level 1 mana burn.
What?
Oh, it was just 50 mana. Okay, then but that was a coincidence. Naga falls finally. Oh, the tree!
Tag with the demon. Tag with the demon. Okay. My god, dude. That tree has had a short but already stressful life.
8 minutes in. Tier 3 is done. Same for Happy. Has to wait for the Naga. Oh, that actually occupies the altar for the Lich.
Yeah. Foggy in the meantime, though, got to tier 3. Wow, he teched all the way to the Tree of Eternity. But doesn't even have a shop, I believe. Shop is coming up now for the Orb of Venom. Demon's close to 4, I like that. And more claws. Hell yeah, this demon's gonna be super strong.
Also this Ring of Protection. So
Yeah.
good. Pretty much neglect the Orb of Corruption. That is coming in soon. Happy is not
Dude, this
level
is
3.
actually looking really good for Foggy.
Yeah, we're 9 minutes in, and it's no level 3 DK. No level 3 Naga. Lich isn't even out. Destroyer upgrade isn't finished. This worked out really well.
And normally the scary thing with the Happy build is always, you know, at 45 to 50 supply, he attacks with his big push, level 3 DK, level 2, maybe even level 3 Lich. And then a Naga added in later, sometimes even without a Naga. But everything is attacking. You have a couple of Fiends, you have 3 Ghouls from the early game. But we have fewer Fiends this time because money went into Boots and into Naga Revive. And 2 of the Ghouls from earlier already died. So this push that Happy could normally assemble, he's not quite to assemble this time with the same strength.
He's at 40 supply. Wait a minute. There's no additional Ziggurat. He's stuck at 40 supply.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait, does he have a Lich, though? Okay, at least
Yes,
that
he does.
But yeah, that's a big macro mistake.
And usually we never see this. He's still not building. He's stuck on 40 supply forever. Now the ziggurat. Okay. Happy is falling behind. Happy is letting Foggy expand. And Happy is making mistakes.
Yeah, Foggy already got the Potom, the Orb of Venom, Marksmanship, the first attack upgrade, more Mercs, all before the first push. Because of Happy's mid-game choice to be aggressive, his push was slowed down, which is normally so scary, and Foggy had more time. And in a moment, Foggy's even gonna be enough. But not yet.
We raised the question, when will it happen? Hawk defeated Happy last Saturday. Cash defeated Happy last Saturday. When is it time for Foggy to finally break him? We oftentimes say in a best-of-1 format, that's the best shot you got at Happy. The Emperor is pushing again.
How much time does Foggy have? He would love to just camp here. 2 more minutes. Get 60 supply. But Happy is not giving Foggy that time. Tree is slowly but surely losing health. Foggy now in upkeep, going for an Ogre Mauler. I like that. Demon is the sole tank at the moment. Ogre Mauler is going to help out with that a little bit.
Speaking of the Demon, super close to 4. That Ghoul might be it already. Oh, no. One more kill. Whispers in for the detonate. Just getting killed, though.
One more kill.
He's pushing him away. Oh, the damage is good. This should be the kill in a second. Happy's micros, of course, good, but there's evasion level 2.
Yeah, and that is now looking great for Foggy. Happy being pushed back. This push by Happy simply didn't work out. I think especially the Fiend numbers way too low. 2 Fiends. That is not enough.
I think it doesn't really matter what number you're looking at. It's all too low. Heroes, too low. Supply, too low. Fiend numbers, too low. Damage, too low.
And now even a Telly Staff on the Demon, so he can get Preservation staffed out, Telly Staff back in. He's eating the nuke, but he's got the heal pot.
Okay, that's exactly what's happening.
Staffs out,
3
heals up.
wisps. Wants to burn all the mana. Wow.
All right. For the first time in forever, we see Happy really far behind in a game. Can he still win?
Well, it's Happy, of course. There is a big shot of Foggy overcommitting to a hero and Happy preventing the hero focuses, and then this game turning around in a heartbeat. Demon Hunter is back. Staff is off cooldown now, so he gladly takes the punishment. Ooh, Town Portal on the ground.
Foggy, don't start this.
No. Feels like he's getting a little nervous to win this. But I like that shop here. For potions and clarities and whatever. Boom.
I'd love for Foggy to just set up 1 or 2 Ancient of Lores right now.
For bears?
Go into bears.
We have an Abomination with Disease Cloud. These archers have to run away from it. It's too much damage otherwise. Foggy is not running away with supply. He invests a lot into items right now.
Yeah.
Heal Scroll, Orb of Venom,
A player's forces are
Potion.
under attack.
He got a lot.
Oh, you know what? I think MGs will even be better. But Foggy's not going for any transition right now.
Okay, the Ogre falls. The shop as well. But the clock is ticking for Foggy. More and more time for this expansion to pay off.
Happy's got a lot of gold, though. He can probably, if he's able to turtle, get up to 70.
A player's forces are under attack.
Where's Foggy all of his money going? He's not,
Items.
He's still at 55.
Items and upgrades.
Anti-magic now as well on the demon.
So we have a heal scroll, we have double orb, we have heal potions, staffs. Double orb again. That this stacks is so good for Foggy, the deeps.
Demon staff out again. Moon's still looking good. Doesn't have the lumber for Wellspring, which is a shame. Wellspring would be really, really good.
1-0 for the archers only. 2-0 coming. He does have marksmanship, right? I'm pretty sure he does, yes. And lores are there.
Player's forces are under siege.
So Foggy is aiming for some kind of transition. Oh, the Demon Hunter is not blocking. The Ogre Maul is also gone. 3 shots on the ranged army.
Going into bears again. Can be good for Roar, can be good for Reju, but they die so fast.
And Happy has the first destroyer out for the spell. Thank you, Hauni, for the 9-month resub. Greetings from Augsburg, Neo and Remo. Thank you. Greetings back. First time today we see the shop control played in this fashion.
A player's forces are under attack.
Invo Potion, heal scrolls, everything going to Foggy. He has a 3k gold lead now.
So many consumables. But I need some army as well.
Yeah.
First bear is coming for that big impact roar. Doesn't have master.
Thank you, Dimbula, for the sub as well. Levels are still not crazy. Not even a level 4 DK to kite this well. And Foggy made sure that Happy is not engaging into this anymore. Going for the next creep. More experience, especially for the Bottom. And the level 2 Fork Lightning. Ooh, expansion of Foggy is at 50%. Didn't repair it. Too greedy. And Happy did assemble this mighty 70 supply army.
Okay. It's not over yet, folks. Takes a lot to take out Happy.
Ring of Regen. And the shop control is gone. Invo potions available for Happy now. 2 Abominations. 0-0 on the Fiends. 2-0 on the Archers. But the Bear Tech didn't pay off yet. There's not a single one, right?
If Happy gets past the demon, though, the backline can die so quick.
Uh-oh, look at this. 2 Abominations.
Good position for Foggy, though. It's coming in from the left, so it's hard for Happy to kite back.
X was
but
killed.
Where's the repair?
He tried to put 2 Wisps into it, but got immediately zapped. So the question is, how many kills can Foggy get? Was it worth giving up on this? Bottom immediately knew. Coil Nova, Fork Lightning, the end.
A couple of Fiends are dying, but the A-bombs in the middle of everything. The demon was super low HP, had to be staffed out. He makes it back to the Moonwells, but for how much longer? A-bombs taking apparently no damage, spreading the disease everywhere. Now the Lich even makes it to level 3. We thought this was looking good for Foggy, but now it's all turning around. The Night Elf down to 50 supply, only once again aiming for the Lich, as we saw in the meme. Mud Golem, use that slow, and the Lich does finally die for once Foggy gets this kill.
Yeah.
But it might not be good enough.
Naga falls as well. Trades the second heroes here. Or the third hero for a second hero. So definitely a win for Happy once again. These Abominations are way too massive. We haven't seen it in this fashion before. Happy going for 3 A-bombs. And then this Archer damage just isn't enough. Demon Hunter cannot be staffed out. Close to level 5, but what's it worth? Expo gone. Army gone. Foggy gone.
It looked so good for Foggy. It looked so good.
Yeah.
And then it didn't.
He gave him too much time. And
I think really bears are complete trash. Like, Roar, it sounds good on paper, but then 1-2 dispels, all the Roar is gone, and all your tech amounted to, I don't know, 900 HP, which dies in 2 volleys.
that took forever to get 1 bear out. I don't know what happened there, if there was a bit of a mistake or lack of resources that went into something else. But usually a bear tech shouldn't take this long.
He was super low lumber. He didn't go for many wisps for quite a while. Was also detonating a lot. And it's really hard in that situation. Yeah, yeah, you force Happy back, but you never know when he's gonna break. Because once he breaks and he gets to 60 to 65, maybe 70 supply, he's suddenly super scary. So when do you go for the tech? When can you afford it?
Yeah.
When is it too greedy? When are you gonna die? When do you have to make units? Like, from our bird eyes view, it's easy to say,
Yeah.
oh, you know, should have done this, and then. But in game, it's very, very, very hard, especially against an opponent like Happy.
It felt like Foggy didn't do like this one big mistake. Didn't lose a hero or something. His fights were throughout the game pretty damn good. Also, the Wisp were always there, except when he needed to repair this expansion. Maybe that was a mistake. If that tree is healthy, he had a lot of resources. Well, lack of lumber, I guess, but he could have repaired it.
Yeah.
And then he has more time to engage, and maybe he holds.
But even if the tree survives, I think he still gets smashed in that fight, and then the tree still dies.
Yeah, but then...
I think if you play mass archers, like the archer strat, and you go to the super late game where Undead goes to 70 supply, which you can't really prevent, because you can't attack him into his base, because then you're gonna die, you know? I think you have to go for some transition to keep the archers safe. Whether that's MGs, which would be my first thought, or maybe even chims, as weird as it sounds, because when you play chims, you have two threats that you have to deal with. Archers and chims, and maybe then it's tougher, but of course playing chims into fiends is also weird.
Yeah.
I just think playing pure archer style with like 1 or 2 bears mixed in, it just dies too easy.
I feel...
In high supply, bears also die super easy. Everything outside of the demon just dies way, way, way too easy. And Happy, of course, smartly completely ignored the demon hunter and went for everything else.
I feel especially if your opponent is going heavy on abominations, then mountain giants make even more sense, as weird as it sounds, since like from the damage and armor type, A-bombs would be the counter to mountain giants, but you can fuck with them and their control with taunt so much. They run around like headless chicken, not knowing what to attack. You can ping pong them pretty much. And these A-bombs were perfectly positioned. The disease cloud was spread on everything in the backline, and just before the fight, you said it, like, what happens if he gets past the demon hunter? Well, that happened, and then this game was pretty much over. So
4 A-bombs standing in the backline, throw in 2 Novas, 2 Fog Lightnings, all archers dead.
All right. In the semifinals, we get Happy versus Death Note now. Hawk is waiting in the semifinal number 2. He will face either Please or Sheik. For us, it's time for a tiny little break, and then the GGG's Cup number 2 continues.